Hello Capricorn, so this is your collective love reading. It's going to run from the 21st of Feb up until the 15th of March. Guys, remember it is collective. So if you're after more specifics and you're interested in a personal reading, just check out the description box below and you'll be able to see how you can go about that. Okay, so cracking on straight away here. What we've got up at the back is the Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Moon card. The energy that I'm getting through straight away, and I've been told by Spirit to go with a different approach coming into this reading with regards to putting the spread out. I'm hearing full moon in Leo, so that is about changing strategies, going with a different approach, applying more of a creative flair, being more ambitious, and looking at the strategies that we have been applying that aren't working for us, recognizing that they're not taking us to the place that we want to be, and creating a shift. It will draw the emotions to the surface, but it's about finding a place for them or recognizing them, working with them, not avoiding the feelings. I'm just channeling here, guys. I've been thrown by Spirit straight into this energy. The reading and how it's unfolding for yourselves, Capricorn, is different to how I've gone about other readings. I'm being shown the Fool card clairvoyantly, and Spirit's saying about taking that leap of faith, trusting in Spirit, the universe, higher realms, that they'll be there ready to catch you. And you're not always going to know the outcome, but you're capable, you're balanced. You do think of the long term, but there needs to be more spontaneous. There's a blockage here. I feel it's your insecurity. It's stopping you from moving forward. There's too much predictability that's you're yearning for here, and that's the avoidance. That's what's preventing the growth. There's massive silences here, or I'm not sure if the energy is prevention from moving on or if it's reflection. Possibly reflection with that Moon card that's there, or that may be lack of clarity. I'm hearing cord cutting as well. So some of you are trying to let go of whatever it is that's holding you back. You're just not quite clear at the moment what it is. But by doing that cord cutting meditation, it's gradually coming to the surface. As you can see there with the Moon card, the sun is gradually creeping in. That's the clarity. I don't feel it's here yet, but I feel it's making its way through. It's going to take time, but cord cutting meditation, if that's what some of you are into, or answers are gradually coming into your awareness, things are starting to click. It's clicking at the rate Spirit wants you to process it at. You're not getting all your answers straight away because of the volume of everything that you're needing to deal with. There's a reason answers are reaching you at the rate that they are and when they are. Let's fire straight in then. So why is everything happening between you and your party at the moment? Well, it's because this Ace of Wands, typically Aries, Leo or Sag, doesn't have to be. So what's going through your party's thoughts towards you at the moment? We've got the Magician card, Aries again, typically Aries, Virgo, but doesn't have to be. Okay, what's going on within their environment at the moment that apparently we're not aware of? Well, we've got the Nine of Swords there. Maybe some stress, some hyperactivity, tossing and turning, whatever that is, we'll have a delve into that. What fears do they feel towards you at the moment regards to moving forward, whether this is with you or not? What are their fears, their concerns? Page of Swords in reverse. I feel they've got struggles getting hold of you and it's making them irritable. It's what I've got coming through at the moment. What's going to happen over the next 6 weeks or in the near future, please, Spirit, that Capricorn will experience with their party? Strength card in reverse. I'm getting like a karmic bond here. Two people being in vulnerability and are needing to let go of each other. They're just not in alignment anymore, and situations have changed and they're starting to recognize that. And guidance from Spirit. What do they want you to learn from the spread? The Empress. Okay, so let's see where this can go. There's a breakdown in communication here, and one of you, either yourself or your party, is wanting to try and stimulate the connection again. Maybe trying to get your attention. I don't feel they're doing it directly, outwardly contacting you, trying to do it that way, or telling you their needs or what they would like from you or how they'd like to go about things. I feel they're trying to get your attention in a indirect way. What we've got with this 5 of Pentacles that's in reverse, this is that breakdown in communication, and there's a wanting here, there's a yearning, and this is where Spirit sees you at as the collective, but reverse the roles if need be. That's your first card that wants to come out there as a clarifier. There's a wanting to reopen this communication. Now I know it's Pentacles, that doesn't represent communication, but it's whatever the communication is about. So it may be about assets, which is the Pentacles. It may be about long-term goals, but they're holding it back here. They're not quite ready to reveal it yet, or they're dealing with it on a deep level. I'm hearing Pisces. Well, let's see what else we can get for you on that. Okay. There's an avoidance here of wanting to recognize something for what it is, and that's that 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, but there's an equal give and take. I feel somebody, I feel there's codependency here. That's just what I'm getting. And we've got Sagittarius energy there with the Temperance card. There's a not wanting to acknowledge that assets-wise or financially, somebody is heavily dependent on another person who they're in a long-term connection with, or they're unsure what they want from the connection. And I feel they're trying to get creative or embrace this new moon energy. What can you give me? Sorry, not new moon, this full moon energy. What can you give me on this full moon, please, Spirit? Or what can you give me on this moon? See, Spirit doesn't get things wrong, so I do feel strongly there's something around altering of strategies. Some of you are really putting yourself out there as trying to gain guidance from astrology, lunar cycles. You're going with a different approach because there's a needing of direction here. As you can see, the 2 dogs there, or wolves, that are on the card, they're looking up at the moon, trying to gain that guidance from within. But you can see the moon as well. The other half of it is the sun, and then there's the path there in between them, and they know moving forward it's going to be challenging, and they're trying to avoid looking down that path, the road that they need to go down. But there's something they know they need to see, but they're trying to go at it from another angle. And I feel this is where this cord cutting's coming in. You're hoping for, that card absolutely shut out there, for things, feels, maybe that's feelings and things to be revealed to you, maybe in your sleep or during meditation. And there's the Devil card. There's you. And the next card out of the deck is the Lovers. I feel there's a karmic connection here. I feel some of you are getting strong downloads, and it's making you reassess a situation that you're in here with somebody else. It may be that you're in a long-term connection with them and you're not married. You don't know where you fit in with what you're entitled to. But this devil energy, it doesn't have to be you. That can be the concern, that can be an obsession, but it can also be somebody else that you're involved with. I know the Tower card isn't there, but I feel part of the devil energy is representing a Tower moment or something that's starting to be revealed to you, something that's gradually coming into your awareness, and you're obsessing over it. You're obsessing over what is coming into your awareness because there may be somebody from the past who you had a spiritual connection with and you just keep revisiting that. Okay, so let's see about this Ace of Wands energy. This is why everything's unfolding between you and your person at the moment. I feel this is the trigger. The new moon energy. The injection of creativity, a wanting of movement forward, the starting of something. If not, this is the realisation, something coming into your awareness. I'm not sure if you heard that come out there. I didn't even get a chance to ask. Because something isn't moving forward. You're finding it difficult moving forward and you're looking to be dragged forward. There's that resistance I feel was at the beginning of the reading. The hesitation, the blocking, the silence in between the downloads that I was getting. You can see on the card there, she's finding it difficult. She's struggling. She's got her head down. She's not hopeful. And that's what can come through with that Strength card that's in reverse. Lack of hope, lack of confidence. But she's looking for some guidance. And the string there, or the rope, sorry, is pulling her forward in that boat, trying to take her to where she needs to be. And it's as if that's the cord cutting meditation, but she's finding it challenging. Remember, it's not gender specific. There was another 3 cards that come out. And there's a Knight of Wands that's in reverse. There's lack of motivation there with something. It's not getting to its place that it needs to between both of you. There's strong Sagittarius within this reading, so it may be that some of you are Sagittarius, Capricorn cuspers. But one of you is seeking to be seen here. I feel it's you, Capricorn. You're not being acknowledged. May even be by the 6 of Swords energy. And there's the Fool card. And you're thinking about taking a risk with something. What's this risk, please, Spirit? What's this risk? What's this risk with the Fool energy? Some of you as well may be Capricorn, Aquarius cuspers. What's this risk with the Fool card, please, Spirit? And the... I'm being blocked again. Knight of Wands that's in reverse. What's this risk? The 10 of Cups. You're going to take a risk on... I feel your family. I feel you know. Or there's a... using of your intuition now. Going down a more spiritual path. You're being guided elsewhere. You feel you're happy ever after. However you interpret that, whatever it means to you, lies somewhere else. Because there's a desire here, a strong, strong desire with that Knight of Wands energy. It's like a unquenchable thirst for something else, but it's being resisted. But then wanting to be acted on, but then being resisted because there's a family here. Okay, so this Magician card that's in the upright. What's going through your party's thoughts? I feel they see you as now being motivated, and they see you as having everything that you need. What else can you give me on this Magician energy, please, Spirit? There's an attractability to you though, and they know that. What you have is everything that they want. But I feel there's a fear of you progressing. There's that taking action. Because you're now taking action. I feel that's your energy. Can be seen as Capricorn, Aquarius. But it's towards the Ten of Pentacles. I feel they're seeing you as being self-sufficient now, and this is what's going through their mind. You have everything available to you, and they know you're wanting to take action. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles, it doesn't represent independent energy. It more represents prosperity as a collective, as a family unit. They're witnessing a massive transition within you. It's as if the Death card energy, I'm sensing a lot of Scorpio within this reading as well. Maybe that you're involved with a Scorpio Sag, or somebody who has strong Scorpio Sag within their chart. But they see you now as creating, now having everything that you need. And it's as if it feels a threat to them, as if they're not going to be needed anymore. Let me take one more card on that. And there's the Four of Cups. There's a new beginning for you. There's an approach that you're going about differently, or you've gone about differently, and they're very aware of this, and it's thrown them, and they're wanting to take action to get what they want, but I don't think they know how to get there, because the way in which they're used to managing you. So I've got a feeling you were the one that was more submissive. You're not responding to that anymore, and it's throwing them. And they're really having to think about I'm just hearing game. How they're going to alter their approach as well. Okay, so this Nine of Swords energy, what can you give me, please, Spirit, of what's going on externally within Capricorn's party's environment at this moment? Well, there's stress here, clearly. Because they're wanting to start something, or they've started something with this Page of Pentacles energy, and it's appearing balanced, or they're trying to do the right thing. Spirit's telling me to take another card, and there we have the Two of Wands. This stress is because something's been started again, or I feel they've told somebody that they have to do the right thing. There's been some type of communication or a project or something they're needing to start with the tangible, maybe with assets. I'm getting quite a strong legal vibe. So it may be to start pushing forward with a divorce, and they're observing you from the outside if it's you, waiting for you to balance things out, waiting for you to make this decision. But it may be that whilst they've been absent from you, or they can't get hold of you, if it is you're in a relationship with somebody else and you've been with them for a long period of time, they don't know where the relationship's at the moment, or this may apply to them. They're stressed because they want to put forward, they want to come out of this connection. They think it's the right thing to do, but it's just at thoughts level. It's action's being taken here with that Page of Pentacles, but it might just be one-sided. The other party, whoever they're involved with, may not be aware of it. They may be going to see somebody about what options they've got if they was to split up with their partner, and they know it's the right thing to do. They're just waiting for this right moment, or they can't quite make the decision. They may be trying to get guidance from somewhere, citizens' advice, something like that, to see what they're entitled to if the relationship got to the point where they needed to split up. But there's a yearning here, there's a yearning for security and needing to know. What else can you give me on that, please, Spirit? Yeah, because they don't know where it's taken them. It's unclear if they was to leave, or if they're to stay, or whatever it is that they're to commit to, what their entitlement is. There's a dependency here. There's someone's caught up and tied up in a situation where they've invested fully themselves and allowed their party or somebody that they're with to take full control of them. And I think they're reevaluating their feelings now, and they may want to leave. And this doesn't have to be because of you, but they feel they can't because they might not walk away with anything, and this is why they can't move forward. But they're feeling strongly towards you. That's what I'm getting. It's all these downloads that are coming through are whopping. There's guilt coming from this Page of Pentacles. That may be you. That is a Capricorn card. That doesn't mean because it's a page it's immature or it's young. It can mean it's the start of something being revealed. And I feel that this is a karmic connection. This is a relationship that's been gets triggered, shall we say. And you can draw the worst out in each other. Sorry guys, I pulled my mic out there. Yeah, and Spirit's stopping me and saying you shouldn't go any further with that. With what I'm saying. A lot of you are struggling here, are finding this really sensitive. And while there's a needing for me to download and say what Spirit wants me to say, there's a needing for me to tiptoe around it as well. And Spirit's drawing back to the beginning of the reading where they're giving you bits of information, bit by bit, as if you're being breadcrumbed, as if you're being given little bits by Spirit. And stuff's only going to be revealed to you at amounts that you can manage, at the rates that they feel you can manage it. Because I'm getting that Death card energy again, a massive transformation that he's going through. And this is why I'm being told to tiptoe around it, so I'm not triggering some of you too much. What can you give me on this Page of Swords then, please, Spirit? So this is what their fears are towards you at the moment, what your party's fears are towards you at the moment. First card to come out of the deck there, 9 of Wands. Page of Swords, when it's in reverse anyway, that can represent irritability. They're irritable, I feel, because they can't find answers out about you. Moving forward, they don't know where you're at. They don't know what's going on. It may be that you've discussed something between yourselves and you've suddenly gone quiet. But something isn't being gained here. And they're holding on. They really are holding on. More Sagittarius energy. And I feel they're ready to take action. If not, they're getting irritable because they want you to take action. And maybe they don't think you're going to do it. Maybe they're trying to nudge you. They feel confident with everything that they know now. It's as if this party or somebody who is involved with another party somewhere, I'm not quite sure where the Capricorn fits in. This party is confident that somebody isn't leaving. They're hiding from it. They're in like an 8 of Swords energy. They've gone into self-preservation. They don't want to acknowledge a situation or a relationship for what it is. And they feel confident now that if they was to step in and nudge you, you may even leave, but you need help with that. You or whoever this is can't do it on your own. Yep, There's a lack of foundation. Capricorn energy, yeah, but something's unclear. They can't communicate with you about it. They can't even get hold of you about it. And for some of you, that's the lack of stability. That's what their fear is that you're not moving forward. Because you don't know what you're going to be able to take with you. Even if you know the relationship's not good for you anyway, you know you have to leave with something. I'm hearing, but it's mine. It's mine. This person has stepped up, I feel, emotionally, even material-wise. They've grown mentally. It's as if they've evolved. And they may even want to tell you this to give you some support on leaving. But I'm getting that they can't get hold of you. There's a reason they can't get hold of you. What can you give me, please, Spirit, with this Three of Pentacles? It's in reverse. Well, this may even be, as I said, their fears towards you, because they know. You know it's not right. But that's the fear of losing the assets, what you've worked so hard for. And there we have it. The instability. Queen of Pentacles. Some readers read it as Sagittarius, Capricorn. But I'm getting this through here that they know the situation isn't balanced, but their fear is that you're not going to leave. Because you've got your head in the clouds, or somebody has, and you feel safe there. But this connection, or what they can give you, is so much more. There's such a strong wanting of you here. It's so powerful. It's overwhelming. Spirit's telling me to change deck, so it's likely duplicate cards are going to start coming out. It's becoming clear this is a karmic connection. That's just what I'm getting. And yep, this strength card, when it's in reverse, it can indicate weakness, feeling overwhelmed, pessimism. Something just not moving forward, or two people where there was a close union. They're not getting on anymore. What Spirit's pointing out or predicting over the next 6 weeks or in the near future, because remember, you're all on different timelines. Some of you won't have reached this point yet. Others of you will identify with it now. Some of you will be way past it. But there's a needing to do the right thing here. There's a knowing. There's a real knowing deep down. But it's being buried. Really buried. Because the position that your party may be in, or even you, is in at the moment. I'm hearing they're in quite a affluent place, and they just simply can't go back to the way that it was. It may even be your energy, and that's why there's the avoidance up at the top there with that Five of Pentacles. It's in reverse. You're keeping it to yourself, but you cannot go back to that place of where it was at before. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, typically Pisces, Aries, and Queen of Cups. Spirit's telling me there'll be autonomy, independence, somebody who may be getting viewed as having lack of confidence or a situation that doesn't appear hopeful. And assertiveness is then applied. Someone's given an explanation, and there's a throwing about of ideas here between this Queen of Wands. Typically Pisces, Aries, doesn't have to be. But it's somebody that's desirable, somebody that can draw you in. Or that can be where you want to go with something. You're just not implementing that change yet. Even that's this full moon in Leo energy, where you're noting down the strategies, you're embracing this energy, but you're not applying it as of yet. You just know what needs to be done, and you're using your intuition with that Queen of Chalices or Queen of Cups card. But this strength in reverse may even be someone holding back. Possibly yourself, because I'm seeing a Four of Pentacles as well. Keeping yourself guarded, but wanting to keep on to your assets. But she's asserting herself here. And even though she's not taking action, like the King does, she's still proposing something. She's still suggesting something. She's still airing it to that gentleman there. And I feel this is what's happening. Because she's been spiritually guided to. But there's a connection here that I feel in the beginning it appeared like it wasn't going to come together, and now there's cooperation with it, but I'm just not feeling confident it's with the person they've been in a long-term connection with. I feel it's with somebody else that's caused a distraction and may have triggered one of you to recognize that whoever's in the long-term connection, it's actually a karmic connection. It's not based on what you thought it was. What can you give me then, please, Spirit, of what you feel Capricorn needs to recognise or take from this reading? Well, that there's growth here, that you're going to evolve, and to hold your space, hold your ground, stand your ground. It's not about stubbornness. It's about being cooperative and finding a way to move forward in a balanced manner. But with the Empress, she's got that knowing, that inner knowing. She's worked hard to get to the place that she's at. But she's rooted, she's grounded, she knows where she's at, she meditates. She's very engaged with nature. And because of the way that she puts herself across, energy gravitates towards her, whether that's people or situations. Energetically, things gravitate towards her because she's coming from a good place. I'm hearing law of attraction, aligning chakras. So that may be what Spirit is wanting you to look into, if that is, or that's what Spirit's suggesting, and if that's the place you want to go around. But they keep saying root, the root, the root. So I feel you need to ground that root chakra, and soon as you're anchored in with that root chakra, that's where the balance will come in. What else can you give me, please, Spirit, on this Empress? And you'll start getting more downloads. You'll get that knowing. You're not going to act on them straight away. You may even get clarity on a Pisces. You'll keep it to yourself though. There's that Four of Pentacles, just keeps coming up clairvoyantly. You will. You'll keep it to yourself and you'll hold back. You won't act yet. There's no need for you to act yet. Unless it's coming from a place of where you feel you can grow, where you're investing back into yourself, working on your fitness, your health, on yourself spiritually. But I don't feel you need to act impulsively. This is what Spirit is saying here. Let situations gravitate towards you. Keep yourself grounded first and you'll know. Spirit will give you the downloads when you meditate. You will know, and that will push you forward. It's going to be difficult, and it has been difficult, but the reward is moving through this difficulty is getting to that Empress energy. This is what Spirit is trying to tell you. Your reward is gaining that Empress status. You're the divine feminine. This is a new you, the start of a new you. And that Chariot card, yeah, it's come out at the end, but it's just a clarifier. And the Chariot doesn't get to its destination straight away, but it's a swift energy, and Spirit is wanting to move you on. There's stagnancy here. It's stalemate. It's old energy. It feels past. It feels like it's gone off. Now, this doesn't mean that you will part from the person that you're with if you've been with them for a long period of time. It may even be that you'll evolve, because your outlook towards your life will be more grounded and appear better. But that Empress energy is there for you, and this is what Spirit is wanting you to gain from this reading. It's such a heavy reading. It really has been a heavy reading. There's going to be mega saging after this reading, and I'm hearing some of you need to sage and then light an incense as well to balance that energy out, and just see what you gravitate towards. Just trust that intuition, follow that guidance. But don't act impulsively. And this is where the pauses are coming in. There's just needing to stop, think and reflect. And you'll evolve, because that's where Spirit wants you to be. That's your reward. That's who you are, the Empress energy. Sending massive hugs your way. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And yeah, look forward to catching up with you around about the 15th of March. Over and out.